You're nervous? You seem a little nervous. You're like, I see like sweat beads.
You see sweat beads?
Yeah, you got some sweat beads.
I don't think I do. Yeah, it's excess
maybe
chapstick.
it's the chapstick. Wow, you're really chapped, huh?
Chapped up.
Better get to Florida.
I can't wait. This is Byron Lazine and Nicole White, and you are tuned into episode 100 of The Real Word.
100.
Yeah.
Word is up.
The word is up.
Oh,
This
I
is
put
going to be...
chapstick on, so I...
Oh, so you make more noises now.
No, I feel like I'm
Look at
making
that.
less.
So this is going to be a little bit different than our normal... even though the show's evolved over 100 episodes,
Holy
it wasn't
hell.
the same from episode 1.
That's for sure.
Once we started doing the Rackets, it kind of took its own twist, added the Marketeer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's evolved over time. This show is going to be kind of like a special one-off show. We've got 4 questions from people who follow the show. Maybe 2 of the questions are from our only 2 guests.
Our only 2 guests.
If you were following the show along the way, you would know who they are. One of them's a fairly big name. One of them thinks he's a big name. We're going to lead off with him.
I guess,
leading off with
easy.
him?
Maybe we just let them guess which one we thinks that they're...
So we've got some video questions. Let's get right into it because we've got a lot to cover here on the questions, and we've got a fun little game that we're going to play at the very end.
But first, congratulations.
Yes,
Yeah.
congrats. This is super cool.
Lots of fun.
Jason Ferris, our coach, sent us this nice little 100 episodes trophy. How many episodes are we going for?
I guess as many as you'll sit next to me and do.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this, so I'm gonna keep going. Maybe 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Sounds like why limit it?
Well, let's keep it going after 1,000. Sure. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the next 100 episodes. But I've had a lot of fun. We wouldn't be doing this if we weren't having fun.
Always fun.
Appreciate everybody's feedback, and so
Here we go.
this is the second time I've done 100. You know that? You're my second.
Cool.
Oh, that didn't go wrong. All right. Let's get right into the videos. The first video is from The Broke Agent.
Oh, boy.
All right. TheBrokeAgentBook.com. Get your holiday gift. Commission Impossible. Rogue Agent. Byron, congratulations. 100 straight episodes bashing Compass on The Real Word. Nicole, despite your extremely hostile review of my book, congratulations to you as well. 2 questions I have for you guys today. Number 1, how many times do you think Tom Ferry thinks about me a day? How many times? Number 2, who do you think would win in a fight? 4 Tom Tools? Miles. 4 Tom Tools or 1 of me in a cage match? Congratulations, guys. Quite the accomplishment. 100 episodes of The Real Word. Follow me on TikTok at The Broke Agent. I'm viral.
All right, how many times did he plug himself?
Oh, my gosh. I love him. That was fun. Come on, we giggled.
Yeah, I love Eric, too. He's great. So the first question was, how many times do you think Tom Ferry thinks about me? Okay, you go ahead, Nicole.
How many times do I think that Tom Ferry thinks of The Broke Agent?
Yeah.
A day. A day.
Never. I think he only thinks of the BA when I am with TF and I say, hey, let's FaceTime Eric, the BA. And I think that's literally the only time TF ever thinks of the BA.
I don't believe that.
No,
I don't know that it's once a day, but I'm certain that he is thinking of The Broke Agent.
I've definitely heard Tom say Eric's super talented. He's super witty. If you don't follow him on The Broke Agent, you don't have to, but you could. No, you should. You should follow him. It's very witty
stuff. I
stuff.
feel like he owes us money.
How you following him on TikTok?
He's
going to crush TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok. No. I mean, I'm on it. I'm not.
Consuming. All right.
I'm not consuming.
All right. Who do you think would win in a fight? 4 Tom Tools or 1 BA?
I don't know. Tom Tool is really doing that Peloton thing. I mean, is it like a bike race or, you know?
I think, you know what I think would be better than a cage match for Tom Tools versus the BA? Would those two doing like an objection handler? Because Tom Tool is the champion of objections.
Does everybody know who Tom Tool is, though? Maybe people on our
people
podcast.
know who Tom. If you're not an agent and you don't know who Tom Tool is, we're linking Tom Tool up. We're linking everybody we talk about up. All right, Jason Ferris with the trophy. We're going to link the BA up. We're going to link all these guys up with the video questions, Tom Toole included, because if you don't know Tom Toole, you should check him out. He is a master objection handler in our business, probably the best outside of Philly, and I would love to see him go up against the BA, because the BA is going to just try to be funny and witty and use
that
all
would
his
actually
memes.
be
It would be a hilarious
funny
piece of content. So that's what I think you should do, BA. You versus Tom Toole.
I could see like the BA like sticking his tongue out at him or something.
Yes, the objection handler cage match.
That's so funny.
I would definitely show up for that. All right.
Okay, next
so thank
video.
you, BA. Next video. We've got a video from one of our avid followers. I don't know if he's been here from the beginning, but very close to the beginning anyways.
Okay.
Harry Moore down in the Maryland, D.C. area. So let's see what Harry's got.
Alrighty. Byron and Nicole, congratulations on episode 100 of The Rackets. First, I'd like to say just how much I enjoy watching the show. I think the two of you provide a really good foil for each other, and I find the content very interesting. Although, I think it'd be good to lean a little less heavily on your friends from Inman. Okay, so I've got a real word trivia quiz for you. Number 1. In what episode did Nicole talk about the difference between leggings and tights? And what is the difference anyway? Number 2. Which episode was the first one where you guys had legitimate mic stands? Number 3. What was the first episode when you had rackets on the wall? And my final burning question is, who the heck came up with the name Grinders for sub sandwiches anyway? Congratulations on the first 100. I'm looking forward to watching lots more and to meeting you guys next time I'm in Connecticut. Cheers.
All right, so you have all these questions. Okay.
Wow. Holy schmoly.
All right,
so
Harry.
he wants numbers.
Harry wants us to lean a little less on Inman. We kind of did that a little bit, but Inman does, to their credit, and we got to thank Inman because this is episode 100. They do provide a conversation starter for our industry. They're covering every topic. We appreciate the conversation starters and the headlines that we've ripped off of Inman for the last
and they've given
episodes.
and they've allowed us to use their platform to get to you guys too. So yes,
that's been fun.
Thank you.
In well, you're gonna handle the first question: leggings and tights. Do you know what episode that was?
I have to be honest. I don't even remember talking about the difference between leggings and tights.
Well, what is the difference?
I mean, well,
is there a difference?
There is a difference, but
leggings are like the yoga pants.
Yes, leggings are more of a yoga pant, and like tights are more of like you usually wear like a tight under like a dress or a skirt. Like you're not showing off your booty with like tights on. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, under a skirt. I like that too. I like them both, Harry.
What?
I like leggings and tights. Those are both good.
I don't even remember having that discussion though.
Black. I like it. I like black tights.
I'm curious if he knows which episode that was.
Right.
He must know the episodes. So the other one was which episode was the first one where you had legitimate mic
Should we
stands?
guess anyways? Should we guess the legging episode?
The legging. Sure. I'll say 34.
I'm gonna say 12.
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay.
12.
I mean, I wear leggings, but I certainly don't wear sweatpants.
All right, which episode?
Legitimate mic stands. So what does that mean?
One?
We had legitimate, like this type, because we had the arms at first.
We switched our mic stands the first couple episodes. Then we were like on a box, and I remember you got to play that clip, Suave. You got to find the clip. You got to recall of Nicole with the mic stand falling. So I'm going to say that we got our crap together on that in episode 5.
Yeah, I was going to actually say 6. So
5 and 6.
Yes.
And I want us to research these answers, and I want the real answers on the screen. There's going to be a lot of editing and work here today.
There's so much editing today.
On episode 100. All right. Which episode did we first have the rackets on the wall?
Ooh, that was recently. That's probably, I mean, we were probably in like the 60s that we finally.
What's your guess?
I'm going to say 68.
I'm going to say 55.
Wow.
55.
Okay.
All right. Who came up with the name Grinders for sub sandwiches? Is that just the Connecticut, like Rhode Island thing?
It's like a Northeast thing, yes. I have no idea the answer for that. I mean, I call them subs. I call them grinders. I call them sandwiches.
I go grinders. I always with the grinder. I think because I grew up more on the eastern side of Connecticut, I think it's a Rhode Island-y thing too.
A grinder?
I think so. Definitely a Connecticut thing. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's basically a sub sandwich. We call them grinders over here.
Well, it's sort of like our liquor stores are actually called, we call them package stores.
Go to the packy and pick up a grinder.
Go to the packy?
Yeah. Maybe I'll pick up a grinder before my flight. All right,
Harry, next video.
Harry, appreciate you, man.
Thank
all
you,
the
Harry.
Comments, everything, all the comments and following.
And I love how he really put some thought into that one.
Yeah, no, you
the
did.
racket and his little visor.
All right, so unfortunately, Melanie Hay, who's another fan of the show and who's been really supportive of our journey here.
We just have her send us a video.
Maybe she'll send us a video. Maybe she'll send us this video.
Play it off.
Hi, Byron and Nicole. So here's the thing, or should I have said Nicole and Byron, because I really feel that you guys need to fight it out. Nicole, you need to be more proactive about promoting yourself, and that way you can't get mad at Byron, and Byron, you need to push her to do it. Anyway, my questions are, A, how do you feel the show has impacted your business and your team, knowing about this stuff and what's going on in the daily world? I am really excited you guys hit 100. I literally religiously watch it. I have to admit, I didn't listen till 99 till Monday, but I still did. All right. Great work, guys. I really appreciate it, and I think you should keep on going. See ya.
Those of you guys that don't know, we have a team here in Connecticut. We're over 50 million for the year. We're super excited about our growth, and it's called One & Company at William Ravis. So if you got to send referrals to Connecticut, send them to us.
I think for our team mostly, I think that we have probably 4 of our agents actually launching now their own podcasts. I'm super excited for them, and I'm super excited to see them sort of grow. And I think that because of us doing ours and them seeing the feedback and them seeing sort of how it's helped, I think it's helped with our brand. I think it's helped us, build our own brands, sort of, I guess kind of, I'd hate to use the word legitimize because I feel like we were super legitimate before the podcast, but obviously like it's helped our expansion. And again, our agents are now seeing that and are wanting to get involved in that as well. So I love it. I love that. You have to get to 100, you have to start at 1. So I'm excited.
One of the
about
things
that.
I'm just super, sound like an old dad or something. I'm super proud about our team. 100% of the agents are doing video. So you mentioned 4 agents are now going to do podcasts in 2020. I did mention earlier in the show that this is the second show I've crossed the 100 episode mark. The first one was not nearly as popular or as fun as this one. You're a much better partner in crime.
We'll go easy.
But here's the thing, right? I think that I'm super proud about that. All the agents are doing video. You have to be doing it. And if you're an agent out there, you've heard me say this multiple times, you've got to be doing some type of consistent weekly show. So by doing consistent shows and consistent content for years now, it has been the thing that has put me on the map. It has been the thing that has introduced me to more high-ranking people within our industry, within our communities. And so I do believe it's been the biggest pillar for me to build my brand. And,
Well, I'm just riding on your coattails, really.
No, I don't think so at all.
I'm just the color.
I actually, Melanie, I think.
Actually, today's perfect. Look, you're in black. I got the color.
You got the color
it's
going.
like we planned it.
I would actually say, Melanie, that we're probably not even doing enough. We're doing 1 show a week. We do produce other content, and certainly locally and all of that with our team. But we should be doing this show more often. That's how good it is for awareness and getting the message out and having conversations about our industry. So
yes. Thank
Thank you for the question, Melanie.
So our 4th and final question is from
Tom Ferry. So TF was our second guest.
We
so we
love
only had
doing
2 guests.
initials. BA, TF.
Yeah, TF. All right, let's watch the TF video.
Hey, Katie and Byron. Congratulations on episode 100. I've got a random question for you. Looking back over all the time that you put into this, was it worth it?
First of all, I don't know who the fuck
Hey,
Katie is.
Can you get Katie?
Where is
Yes.
Katie? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't. Obviously, he wants to know.
Listen.
He wants to know about Katie.
Before we go in to the question, Tom Ferry, I've always said this. He is got a natural ability of remembering names. He is the best at remembering people's names.
Not anymore.
But Nicole, I don't know if you made a significant enough impact.
Clearly,
on
I
TF.
I'll leave this one up to Katie and Byron to answer.
I thought he was screwing with you. He'd always tell this is honest. Every time
that's funny.
Every time we talk about the show, he's like, "Dude, Nicole is so dynamic." So
Well,
he knows your name.
Not today.
But
not for our
obviously,
100th episode.
on the video. Maybe he was just with Katie or something.
Maybe. I don't know. He led with Katie though, so it's probably the first time my name would have been led. but it was stripped away.
It was stripped away.
It was stripped away by Katie. Anyway, was it worth it? 100% worth it.
Absolutely.
I get to hang out with him every week at a white table with mics in my face.
Yeah. No,
I mean, it's better than that.
It's kind of a good follow-up to the question we had with Melanie. I really honestly don't think I'd be doing anywhere close to the business, having the amount of connections within this industry, the friendships, the awareness, all of that would not be possible without doing a show like this consistently. We've had so much fun just kind of like batting around even names before we started the show. And then the whole story, the story about your mother, I don't know what episode that's in, when we kind of
got the
landed on the rackets and everything. It's been a lot of fun.
But our you have to see, though, the get up from our side, because we still don't even have a tripod for our camera. We have
That's true.
boxes. So we still have a long way to go here, people.
Yes. On one of the cameras, we have the tripod there. And no, it's 100% worth it. I'll follow up with what I said on Melanie's question. I think we should be doing more podcasts, more shows, maybe shorter shows. Maybe we should come up with a shorter show. Nicole's great at coming up with names of shows. If you need a name for your podcast, just text her. And
now I'm just going to be the podcast whore.
The podcast namer. All right, TF, thank you. Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you. I'll be sure to let Katie know you congratulated her.
Katie.
Congrats, Katie.
All right. Ness, you've got some questions for me and Nicole. How is this going to go? I got to get familiar with the rules of this game.
It's a take on like the Newlywed game.
A take on the Newlywed game. All
We're
right.
doing it.
We're not getting married, though. I'm already married to a Nicole.
And I'm married to a Brian. How funny is that,
Brian,
though? Anyway.
All right. The first move. Wow.
What does that mean?
So I think what Ness is. So Ness said, "Who made the first move before we partnered up?" So should we give her
a microphone and we'll share a microphone?
No, I'll repeat the question.
I feel like
we can write the question.
I think I made the first move. Remember, I did that. I was doing that.
Oh, we're supposed to left it?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna say. No, this is a no talking game.
Oh, no talking game. So for no answer, there's no.
But I'm curious on actually the real answer. I'm gonna say me.
You are. Well, I remember I did that Brokers Open, and I invited you, and you sent your.
Yeah, but that was getting to know each other.
Yeah, but
that
he said
a move.
before. Repeat the question.
Who made the first move?
To start.
Technically, I reached back out to you after that, and thanked you for doing such a great job.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But then we got together that day, and I think I was the first one to say, "Hey, if you weren't so far away, I would join your team."
Yeah.
And then it was like.
So then I sold my house and moved close to Nicole.
Yep.
Basically in our neighborhood. All right, next question.
Shut up. You know that's not true. I don't think either one of us. I feel like I have to keep it to the side.
I'm gonna say she went to college. I mean, she went to UConn.
I did. I went to college. That's how you feel about me.
I think that's a probably tie. Oh jeez. Everybody except me. Just keep that one up. Nicole doesn't have a calendar. It's right here.
Oh, gosh. Start the rackets.
That person's not on here.
Yeah, no.
Mom, really.
But you started the rackets.
Yeah. Oh, I'm better at sports, so. house. She's in there thinking all day.
All day.
Not that I know, but she has a lot.
My best ideas come out of the shower.
She'll call me after. I was just in the shower. Oh, okay, I got a half hour for all your new ideas.
Oh.
Huh. I don't know. You're on the keto.
I am on the keto, but I also drink a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, after last night, I'd say I'm not feeling too healthy.
You don't like to shop, do you? Are you a shopper?
No,
You're not really a shopper.
I like some new Teddy Baker when I can get a chance to buy that.
Oh, I bet Byron does. I see them every morning on our 7 a.m. video.
I would imagine you do.
I don't know.
Okay, Nicole.
It's 10 years this year.
Well, technically, I mean, if you count when I started buying houses, I would have.
What are we going to hear about that story again? Oh, probably.
Ooh.
Probably Byron.
Yeah.
Like in a year or over our lifetime?
Lifetime.
Oh my God.
Thanks to Josh Rubin.
Oh my God.
Link him up. Josh Rubin, your New York City agent. Oh, from the Real Word fans?
I mean,
I would definitely say.
Clearly.
Yeah, Nicole.
Oh, I'm such a storyteller.
Hey. Me?
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. You have like a standing haircut every like 9.5 days. Oh, Byron spa's better.
My spa better. Oh.
Oh, I'm definitely a better traveler.
No way. That's, if you guys haven't heard the travel stories, that's got to be in one of these rewards. The whole plane story. That was pretty fun.
Yep.
Who won that whole thing?
I don't think. Was there a winner?
Yeah, there should be a winner.
Oh, who wins? Oh, so whoever wins gets to keep this on their desk.
Ness, did you see a winner? A clear-cut winner? No? All right, appreciate everybody that obviously sent us a question. Everybody that's been following this show. We're going to blast right through this 100th episode and keep it going. This month could be a little less than one a week. I'm going to be gone.
Byron leaves.
I'm going to Florida. We're going to still do the show. We're going to do the split screen.
Yes, that'll be fun.
That'll be really fun. And we may have something interesting at the end of the year. An end of the year episode.
We'll
so
see.
Stay tuned for that. If you've been watching this show on YouTube and you're not hitting that subscribe button, please do that. We're really looking for you to subscribe. So please do that. Nicole, you like that?
I think you just like to see you like to see your lines. You're now talking
Look at those
a lot.
lines.
Look at the lines.
I don't know. They're not even moving anymore.
They're not.
All right. Anything, Nicole?
No, just thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to doing this some more. Keep it real, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.